very happy to hear that. So I am here with Miss Savita Jory, and we will be continuing on fractions, okay? So Miss and I will be continuing the lesson on fractions. Very good. So we'll be continuing the lesson on fractions. So before we begin, I will let you guys look at a video, right? And after that, we will continue, okay? So I need everybody to have their listening ears on, okay? Make sure you listen. So when Miss is going to ask you questions, you should be able to. Very good. You should be able to answer, okay? So I'm going to start the video now.
To find the fraction of shapes. Are you ready? Let's start. The base is divided into two parts. 1, 2. So I write down 2. How many parts are shaded? Just 1. So the shaded part becomes 1 over 2. So this is 1 out of 2 parts. It's shaded. This is how to interpret it. Let's try another one. How many parts do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I write down 4 because the shape is divided into 4 parts. How many parts are shaded? Let's count it. 1, 2. So this becomes 2 over 4. 2 out of 4 parts are shaded. Let's try another one. How many parts do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. I write down 4. How many parts are shaded? 1, 2, 3. So this is 3. Therefore, 3 over 4 of this shape is shaded. Now tell me, how many parts are unshaded? Just 1. So this is 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 4. So 1 out of 4 is unshaded. 3 out of 4 are shaded. Do you understand?
Alright, so that would have
So
brought
this is
us,
how to find fractions of
that would have brought us to the end of our video. So Miss is going to introduce you to our topic, and she's going to start with you now.
Okay, so today, children listen up. Today we'll be looking at shaded and unshaded fractions of a whole, right? So, let's discuss. What have you learned from the video? What did you learn? Good, very good. Very good. fractions, right, children?
Yes.
Good. So, for the fraction now, say we have 1 over 2, right? So there's a name given to the top one and the bottom one. Can anybody say the name given for the first one and the top one? Good, very good. Right, give yourself a round of applause. So the top one, which is the top number, is the numerator. And the bottom one, very good. Good. So basically, we call the top number the numerator and the bottom number the denominator, right, class? Good. So that's all you've learned from the video. Anybody else want to share?
Has anybody else learned something different from the video that you would like to tell us about? No? Nobody?
Okay,
Okay.
so I'll now hand you over to Miss Angeline. She has a story for you.
So we would have understand just now that we have the top number is called what? What is the top number called, class? Very good. The top number is called the numerator. Excellent. And the bottom number is called the very good. So everybody understand that a fraction is made up of a numerator and a very good. So has anybody understood what we say when we talk about a whole? What do you understand when we say a whole? Yes, Anna, let me hear you. Very good. So she's saying she understands that a whole, if we have a whole apple or a whole cake, and she's correct. Let's give her a clap. Very good, Annabelle. Good response, right? So that's a whole. It's one of something, right? Good. And when we have a fraction now, and we have the numerator is how much we're taking out from that whole. Do you understand? So imagine now, I have an apple and I cut the apple in two. What do you think would be my denominator? The bottom number? 2. Very good. Excellent. It will be 2 because we would have divided that one apple into. Very good. And now if I remove 1 from the apple, how much would I have? 1 over? How much? 1 over 2. Very good. 1 over 2. Give yourself a clap. Good. So, thank you for those responses. I'm glad that you're now getting to understand fractions. So it feels as though what we have been teaching is registering, okay? Good, so you have understood what we're teaching from the days before, right? Good, so today now I'm going to tell you a little story. I'm going to read a story to you. So I want you to listen attentively. How are we listening? Very good. We're listening attentively. And this story is about pizza. So tell me now about all those persons who like pizza here. Yes, and that also includes myself. I love pizza, okay? Good. So, well, we have a little pizza here. Right? Can everybody see my pizza?
Yes.
Okay, so let's begin reading this story. So, you're going to sit back and relax, but make sure you are listening to me, right? Good. The pizza party puzzle. It was a bright and sunny afternoon when Miss Lisa's grade 4 class gathered for a special treat. What do you think that treat is, class?
Pizza.
Very good. It's pizza. Miss Lisa placed a big, delicious pizza on the table. Before we eat, let's play a little game, she said with a big smile. So Miss Lisa cut the pizza that she had on the table into how many parts? She cut it into 8 equal slices, right? Miss Lisa divided the pizza into 8 equal. Very good. So after she divided it into 8 equal slices, she took 3 of those slices and she put it in a bowl. So I have my bowl here, right? So I'm going to remove 3 slices. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to ask Tina to tell me how many slices of pizza is remaining here. Count for me, Tina. Very good, thank you. So 5 slices of the pizza is remaining. So Miss Lisa now, she said, let's think about this in a new way. How can we represent this pizza in a fraction? Do you think you understand how we can represent this pizza in a fraction?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to ask Jazara. Come up, Jazara. Write here for me how we are representing this pizza in a fraction. So we had 8 slices. We removed how much? 3 slices. So write the fraction for me. Good. Do you think she's correct, class?
Yes.
Very good. Thank you, Jazara. She's correct. Give her a clap to me, please. Thank you very much. So, that would have told us that she removed 3 slices of the pizza, and we have how many slices remaining? 5 slices. So now, if I want to write another fraction, do you think I could write another fraction from this? Tina, come. Write the next fraction for me. Try again. So how many slices do you have? Good. So she said 5 over 8. Do you think that Tina is correct, class?
Yes.
Very good, Tina. You are correct. Give her a clap. Good. Thank you so much, Tina. So that would have brought us to the end of our story. So can anybody tell me what you would have learned from that story? Yes, Sandra. Okay. Jaidev, tell me what you learned. Nothing? You didn't learn anything from that story? What have you learned, Anamaya? What have you learned? Very good. clap. Tina said she has learned that pizza can be divided into fractions, right? So now that, thank you so much for sharing, Tina. So I will now hand you back over to Miss Sabito.
Okay, so since you have learned about shaded and unshaded fractions, we can just go through this chart here, right? So we have a fractional chart, and we have an apple, and it's a whole, right? The apple is a whole, right? Good. We have a pineapple. We divide it into two halves, so it becomes a fraction, right, class? Good. So we divide it into two and we got. Good. We also have a banana here. And we divide it into 3 parts. Good. And we have a watermelon. And we divide it into 4 parts. Good. So in fractions, we have whole, we have half, we have thirds, and we have fourths, right? So I have a little activity for you to do now, right? Good. So I have 3 groups, right? So each group would have a different fraction bar, right? So you will tell me in this activity how much shaded parts of a fraction, right? How much shaded here? You're going to tell me how much is the shaded part for this fraction bar. You're going to tell me how much unshaded parts of this fraction bar. In group 3, you can tell me the fraction for the unshaded parts, right? Good. So,
You have 5 minutes to do that, right? So I'm going to time you. So write it at the side when you're finished, okay?
so one at a time, you're going to come out and write it on the board. One of you, right?
Very good.
You finished? Group 3 finished? Okay. So one person in the group gonna come out, right? Good. So very good, group 1.
Let's give her a clap.
Let's give them a clap and let's see if they're correct, right? They're doing unshaded, right? So this fraction bar have how many divided into how much parts? Good. And how much parts is not shaded here? 5 parts. Are they correct, class? Good. Very good. Give them a round of applause. Group 2. You're finished? Someone will go and write the fraction for me. For this shaded, right? Good. Okay, so group 2, I think you're not so familiar with this here, but I can help you, right? So basically, I'm asking you to tell me the shaded here, right? So how much parts is fraction bar divided into? Come on, help me. How much parts? 1. Good. So 12 parts, right? So You here. You need to. So it's 12 parts, right? So now tell me how much stayed in here. How much? So where do we write that? Where do we write it? Top? Good. Are they correct, class?
Yes.
Give them a good. Give them a clap. Very good for trying, right? Group 3. So group 3, how much parts is it divided into? Good, so 12 parts, right? So where do we put 12? Where do we put 12? At the bottom? Good, so write 12 here at the bottom. And how much parts are not shaded here? Not shaded. 4 not shaded? 8? So where do we put 8? Good, so write it there. Very good, right? Is she correct? Okay, give them a clap. So give yourself a clap. Thank you very much. So now I'll hand you over to Miss Angeline.
So very good job, class. I'm proud of all of you. So even though you don't understand everything, I'm sure you understand something, right? It's okay to not know everything all at once, okay? What is important, come on, Asanda, what is important is that we continue wanting to learn, alright? Good, so I have some worksheets here for everybody, and they're very simple worksheets. So what I want you to do, so every group is going to have a different worksheet, okay? So this group here, come on, sit properly. So you're going to write the fraction for the shaded and unshaded part, okay? So you see there's a little box there. Can you see the boxes here? Right? Look, the boxes there. You have to write the shaded and the unshaded parts. For this group, you are going to shade the fraction shown under each shape. So if you notice, under each shape here has a fraction. So we have 1/2. How much was it shade? Good. So you're going to shade that, okay? And for this group, write the fraction for shaded and unshaded part of each fraction. So you have it here. Tell me the shaded and the unshaded part, right? All of you? Same thing. This group is doing it something different. And this group here, you're going to write the fraction for the shaded part of the shapes. So you notice there are some parts on these shapes that are shaded. You have to write the parts that are shaded, okay? Very good.
from the lesson now, right? From today's lesson. Now everybody gonna say what they learned from today's lesson, right? Shaded and unshaded fraction of a whole, right? So starting from good, very good. Let's hear you. Okay, very good. You learned about shaded fractions. Very good. Good, very good. You learn about shaded fractions. Good, very good. Let's hear you now. What did you learn from the lesson so far that we did? Shaded fractions, good. Shaded fractions, good. What did you learn? What did you learn? Alright, so I'm now handing over to Miss Angeline.
Alright, so everybody would have learned something new, and I'm happy for that. So we understand what a fraction is, and we know what we have to do now, okay? And so for homework, what I want everybody to do is to bring anything that shows 1 over 2, okay? So when you go home, you are going to cut out either a circle or a square or anything, right? And you're going to divide it into how many parts? 2 parts. And you are going to shade 1 part. And what fraction will we have? How much? No, not 2 over 1. If we're shading 1 part. Very good. We're going to have 1 over 2, right? So that's what I want you to do for homework. So everybody enjoy the lesson? Yes. And you learned something new? Yes. Okay, very good. Thank you so much. All right?
Thank you so much for participating.